right, Thunderbolts spoilers. Let's get right into it. Okay, so first of all, we're going to talk about that credit scene here in a second, but obviously let's get it out of the way. I apologize. Taskmaster is killed in about 20 minutes. You know, I think we all saw it within the marketing, and that's it. Let's talk about Sentry. Sentry is probably one of the best MCU villains. Obviously, if you're watching this, you know why. He's just a villain. He's brought up as he's kind of, you feel bad for him for a while, and then, he has this fight with the new Avengers. Yes, that is why the asterisk is there. Thunderbolts, aka the new Avengers, and I love that they're called the new Avengers. I think this will create a really interesting thing in the upcoming Marvel movies, especially Avengers Doomsday, which we're going to talk about that. Oh, there's so many things to talk about spoiler-wise. Let's get into the meat and potatoes, though. We'll talk about this quick because I want to talk about that credit scene. This movie's about depression. And, wow, yeah. It's heavy. It's deep. It really is. Like, anyone who's gone through anything can find something relatable, whether it's, whether it is severe depression or just moderate depression, any sort of depression, or any just sort of like, I don't feel right now. I think you'll get it. You'll find yourself in these characters. And there's just this really good reminder in that movie. And this is where, Sentry's he's literally fighting himself. He's fighting his demons. And he's letting his demons win. And it's the Thunderbolts who bring him back and say, you are not alone. Which is true. You are not alone. No one is. Even when you feel like it. And that's the movie right there. That's the message of the movie. And I'm just like, holy, I can't, honestly, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that this is the story we're telling. But I loved it. I loved every single second of it. I couldn't believe it. I was so happy that was it. Yeah, it's just a kind of funny feeling, I guess. Regardless, though. Oh, what else were we going to talk about? Sentry. Let's keep on talking about Sentry. Sentry is such a good antagonist / protagonist. I don't really know exactly what to call him. Sentry is a good antagonist. The Void is Sentry's a good protagonist. The Void is a good antagonist. We have just so many good moments where we live through Yelena's terrible, terrible dark past. And we get a few moments of the John Walker dark past is just like, oh, I wish we could see more of that, because that does interest me. I really like how all these characters just have all their flaws and they're damaged on the inside, but when they're together, they found their purpose in life, and that's great. So yeah, let's talk about that credit scene. The moment that comes when all the Thunderbolts are together, like, what are we doing here? Whatever. Wait a minute. They're getting a signal. Something's coming into orbit, and at that moment I was like, okay, it's the Fantastic Four, right? It is the Fantastic Four, right? It's like, oh, it's intergalactic. It's out of this world. I'm like, yep, it's the Fantastic Four, right? And then we see the spaceship. Cinema. That's me right now. We see the spaceship, and it's one of those moments where, like, I know I've seen it before, but I cannot 100% confirm that that's what it is. But I knew that's what it was. And then the spaceship turns, and we see the Four, and I was like, it's too bad I went to the movie by myself in a relatively sort of small crowd, otherwise I'd be losing it right now, because that was awesome. I was so happy to see that. I love the Fantastic Four. I grew up on the older movies, so a special place in my heart. Regardless, though, the Thunderbolts, formerly known as the New Avengers, formerly known as Thunderbolts. Phenomenal film. I just can't believe that they told this story, because it's so deep and it's so personal, and it's going to be so deep and personal to millions of people, and I'm excited for them to watch it too. So, in that case, thank you for watching. Let's talk about Thunderbolts sometime.